Alright guys, we're at the house of Aston Martin and they're gonna show me something really cool. The Valkyrie Roadster. Look how cool that looks. Look at that. Alright, let's go see what's all this fuss about. What we want is in there.
Manny, what's happening?
Very good.
Good to see you.
Okay, I was
TBS. Nice to see you.
Likewise. Thank
Welcome
you.
in. Let's check out some cars.
Show me, man.
Welcome in.
Well, only show me what I can buy, because I don't like to get excited if I can fly back on my jet thinking, it's just a dream.
Newly refreshed, completely redesigned, re-engineered Valhalla.
Yeah.
It is the twin turbo V8.
And this is the baby Valkyrie.
Or
you don't call it baby.
The younger brother of the Valkyrie. So 950 horsepower. It has a twin turbo V8 engine. Two engines, one in the front, one in the rear, and it is full carbon fiber tab based off of the Valkyrie.
Wow, I love this scoop.
So yeah, the center scoop goes directly into the engine bay. The left and the right hand scoop go into the tire. So it is fully refreshed, fully engineered, and set to have production come, I would say, 23, 24.
And what's the production limit on it?
999.
Oh,
so it's going to be a 2-year production of, at most, 999.
And obviously Valkyrie's spoken for. You guys did 150 coupe, and then
coupe
you did some track.
Roadster is, there could be some potential there.
Then let's move on to Roadster.
Let's go to Roadster.
We're talking.
Yes, full carbon fiber top. It is based obviously off of the Valkyrie coupe and limited to 85 units for the world.
Wow. And what's the base price on this?
2.75 million pounds.
Pounds. So about 4 million.
About
3.8.
Yeah, depending on your spec.
Yeah.
I know you like to do fun colors and fun specs like that. So
Wow.
Roughly 4 million.
What's the idea with different layers of
a gentleman who probably knows that better as far as design, engineering, scope, and someone that knows where to.
Well, first put my name down because I don't want to mess out on this. They're almost sold out.
Yeah,
put my name down your phone
it's pretty close. So we'll see. So let me grab somebody. Manny, give me 1 second.
First impressions?
What do you mean? Look at the cockpit. This is the F1. Well, first hand, I see a lot of different layers of carbon fiber on the diffuser, on the sides. Are those active, and what's the whole concept of having that?
Yeah, so everything from the front and the rear is active aero, and then there's also an active platform as well. So the wheels can be physically moved up and down by the rockers to optimize the pressure point under the car
and the flow
of the air, so that you've really got ground effect type aero on this car, like you've had on all F1 car. And the same is true of the active suspension. That's again influenced by old F1 technology that was so fast that it was ultimately banned from being used again. So the designer of this car is a guy called Adrian, who is kind of one of the foremost F1 designers in F1 history. And his big thing has always been aero and optimizing aero, and this car completely reflects that vision. It is pure aero all the way through.
Amazing.
If you look through from the front, you can see all the way through to the back, and you can see where the air is being changed. You can see that this is, it's less a splitter and more a front. It's almost got more in common with the F1 car that we see right behind us in terms of just the sheer size,
very hollow,
scale.
Hollow throughout.
Exactly.
Now, what's the difference between this, aside from topless, with a regular Valkyrie coupe?
That's the primary change, is the removal of the roof. And you then have to go back through the aero process to optimize it. Now that you've taken the roof off and you've kind of disrupted the airflow overhead, is how do you go about it?
And I see the cockpit is so tight, basically like a Formula One.
Sure. Again, it's all about disrupting that airflow through the car as little as possible.
How the heck do you get in? It's kind of like CLK GTR, Mercedes. It has a big,
it's definitely similar,
big
very much kind of race car derived. But for all of this, it's about keeping the occupants out of the way of that air as it moves around the car.
So to get in, you will put your foot in and your hands on the sides,
and then lower yourself into the seat. And you can see it's very much a kind of F1 style seat position. So your feet are up high, your hips are down low. You're very much at one with the car. You're sat there on the tub. So the backrest of the seat adjusts. You've got pads there as well. But that's pretty much it. There's no other movement within the pedals can be moved forwards or backwards to accommodate drivers of different heights.
Kind of like the Ford GT, yeah, but much better. This is incredible. And the top is obviously comes with a rack you just store. It doesn't go in the front.
No, it doesn't get stored in the car.
Yeah.
There's no space at all where it could be put into this car. So leave it at home.
And I bet the doors are super light.
Extremely
And
light, yeah.
when do you guys expect this to go into production?
So we still need to get through the build of the coupe first. We're building all of the coupes before we move into the spiders, but we're looking towards kind of the end of next year.
End of next year? Exciting. Wow. Well, when I DM'd them and he says, hey, there's a few spots left, it was on, actually he told me, Nate, my video, he goes,
Yeah?
well, I just saw on their Instagram, there's a few spots left, DMing. I'm like, put me down. Because I know I messed the boat on the coupes. They were sold out, and I didn't have any relationship with you guys, with Aston Martin. But this is a good start, you know. So if you guys can make it happen, yeah, you got my order. Thank you for the explanation. Alright guys, quick interruption to the video. Just wanted to announce I placed an order, wired my deposit. I'm officially getting one, and this is going to be the most amazing F1 experience with topless driving, 12-cylinder, revving 11,000 RPM. Alright, back to the video. Thank you. Gorgeous car. And I love this fan that comes out.
Yeah,
That is
shaping air all the way through here
Yeah.
and out into the diffuser at the back.
amazing. Everything, even every small little piece is hollow. I mean, it's built for function of airflow and downforce,
Exactly that. It's
directing the
entirely
air.
about function, how you can optimize the airflow around the car.
Amazing. Well, I'm super excited.
I bet. We're very excited to have it here. It's
Thank
great.
you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
All right, man. Now I gotta go back, have a Kool-Aid, because it's gonna take me 2 years to get this car. So I sold this for 40.7 million 2 years ago. So I made about close to $12 million. Residential investors work longer hours for lower returns compared to commercial real estate investors. Contrarian Academy helps residential investors successfully acquire their first commercial property in 6 months or less. There's a lot of pockets of opportunity where you can take great real estate that's located in great location and repurpose it. While one state, for example, Houston, that's heavily invested in oil and gas industry, is experiencing a recession, you may have another state like California experiencing the economic boom. You don't really have to wait for a global economic recession to jump out and invest your money and buy real estate. Apply now by clicking the link below.